Welcome. You are now tuned in with the Eyes on Podium podcast. And right now, I'm joined by one of my brothers, Henny. What you got to say to the people before we go off right now?
I have finally accomplished what I've been accomplishing for the longest. I've gotten them fired, 2 people fired. I'm on my Karen. I've successfully got 2 people fired. And the show new name will now be the HB show. Now play the same intro because we're going to keep the intro. We're just changing the name. Just play it. Go. Start.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next June, need 5 rooms, soundproof. Watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I don't.
Red Hot Knicks.
Yes, sir.
We are the New York Knicks. Let's go,
Amazing
Knicks, baby.
times, man. Amazing times.
Let's go, Knicks. What can we say? 6 in a row, looking for 7 against Brooklyn, looking for 8 against the Heat, trying to repeat against Boston on Sunday. That's 9 hot streak. I'm here for it. How you feeling about these Knicks, baby?
Me too. I mean, I wasn't confident at all. I was just happy to be there when they played Boston. And now that they won, they just gave me hope. They gave me hope again.
Listen, ain't nothing
We
worse
could be
than
anybody.
Ain't nothing worse than a Knicks fan with hope.
Tell me about it. The last time I genuinely had hope, I thought we were going to get Zion, KD, and Kyrie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you know how that went.
I mean, we back here, baby. We back here. We look good. 6 in a row.
Look amazing.
I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. Like, how far can we take this? How far can we take this? Can we? Well, what are we now? 5th?
Well, yeah, 5th. So for sure, the bottom, the floor is that we're making the playoffs.
Sure.
There's no way we missed the playoffs. There's no way we missed the playoffs. Sure. Especially if we go what 500 in the next games. I don't know how much is left, but if we go 500, we'll still make the playoffs, which is good news as a Knicks fan. Now it comes to who we match up with.
Right.
Who we want? Who the Knicks want to go against? Like, what's the easiest way to get to the second round?
Well, look, I definitely don't want to see Philly because I mean I feel like Philly will have the 2 best players on the court, and
right,
as opposed to Cleveland. I feel like we'll have 2 of the top best 3 players on the court.
Yeah. You don't. So who? I'm pretty sure you're talking about Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell himself, the Spider.
Hey, so you don't think Garland is top player?
I don't think he's better than I don't think he's better than Brunson.
Yeah.
I feel like he's good. I feel like he's good. I feel like he's amazing, but I don't think he's better than Brunson, and I don't think he's better than Julius.
But is Donovan Mitchell better than both of them? Will he be enough?
I think the defense. I think. Listen, as a team, I feel like the Knicks are deeper than the Cavs, and they've been playing nine-man rotation. That's what they're gonna play in the playoffs. It's gonna be the same thing,
right?
Right. Rotations should just probably be on matchups, but it'll be the same thing.
I'll give you this stat. The Cavaliers have the best record in the division. They've beaten the most teams in the division.
Let's say home record though, because they're gonna be at
Yeah.
home. The Knicks
Yeah.
is second in the league behind Boston, for the best road team, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident. I'm cool with us going on the road and playing.
Yeah, I like that.
Cleveland. You know what I mean? And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
last time we was in the playoffs playing against the Hawks, they were nervous. I feel like they were nervous. I mean, RJ said he didn't feel like himself until Game 3. You know what I
Right.
mean? Or game like the end of Game 2, or
which is understandable. That us being there was the Knicks being there was like, okay, we're here.
right.
Let's just see what happens, you know. And of course, this nervousness it was a lot of players' first game. They the playoffs is a different animal.
Right.
It's a different animal. It's nothing like the regular season.
I'm here for that. I mean,
Yeah.
so like I said, so they'll have. So how do you feel like they'll play against the Cavs? You feel like
I don't. In my opinion, they got the better 5.
okay?
So we start from there. They have the better. They have the better 5 in my opinion. They got Evan Mobley. They got Allen, Darius Garland, Mitchell. I don't know. Okoro. Okay. So in my opinion, I feel like as of right now, the denominator is the small forward, and I feel like Okoro does his role versus the Knicks small forward,
right?
Who's in a bit of a pickle. Just put it that way. He's in a bit of a pickle.
I mean, what kind of pickle you feel like he's in? You feel like that we should have possibly moved on?
It's hard, man.
Is it too early to give up on RJ Barrett? Is it too early?
It's really too early. And if you guys have been watching the show, you know my saying. He gets better every year, and the season is not up yet. So that's that's all I got.
19 games left, bro. How long we gonna keep saying that, right? Like,
he can.
The calendar
isn't it
year
possible
switch.
he could streak up? Isn't it possible he could streak up in 19 games?
Yeah, but I feel like he's pressing now.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like but these are NBA players who go on streaks, you know. And the thing about Knicks fans, they forget what you did last game. As long as you have a good game, they'll forget. They'll instantly forget. If he goes on a 1 quarter terrain of shooting and scoring,
Henny, the other when they played against Boston, they played he had like 8 straight points. He finished with 10 points, right? 4 of 14. Right. He finished with 10 points. But those 8 points that he went off, like those straight 8 points, he shot a 3-pointer, and then he got a and one, I believe. And then he got a layup to the basket, something like that. Which equivalent to his, which added up to his 8 points. But I felt like during that time he was taking Julius out of his game. Julius had 23 points, 7 boards. I felt like he was taking his 4 assists. He was taking him out of his game a little bit. But that Boston game was a good team win.
Yeah. So the thing with RJ too is he's. I mean, we talked about this off camera that we wanted RJ to be more aggressive and not passive and look like he's being the second, third player. So we asked for this, and this is what we begged him to do, but he's not doing it efficiently.
But he's not right, exactly. He's not efficient, so it looks nasty. Right. When he's nasty. When he's missing shots, it looks bad. And the worst thing about it is that he's turning the ball over, and he's not kicking. He's not passing. Granted,
even if he can't get it back either. He don't even do it on the other end now. I would say. So it's like with all this being said, I'm not going to give up on him. I feel like he's a 22-year-old averaging 20.
So Henny,
As hard as it get, he's a 22-year-old averaging 20.
Okay, so in summertime, off season,
Mm.
Chicago called like, yo, we trying to get off of Levine. We trying to rebuild. We want 4 picks. We want
4 picks. Get out of
RJ.
here.
We want
That's
RJ.
pass. Hard pass.
So what do you don't feel like all right, so you feel like RJ is gonna develop into what?
No, I don't feel anything. It's all hope right now. I'm
All right,
riding
so
the hope wave.
you hope he's
It's
gonna
all
develop
hope.
into what? What do you hope
No,
that he's gonna develop into?
a more efficient place. Look, he can get to 20. Now imagine if he was efficient. That's 20. That's 26, 28.
It's a lot of times he will shoot. It's just he really is just going left, which is fine, but he don't have a counter to the counter, right?
Right.
Like
He doesn't.
he doesn't,
Right.
and it's like, all right, he's just gonna go that way. He's just gonna lay the ball up high. It is what it is.
Some
You just throw it over there.
some people are late bloomers, man. Some people are late bloomers, and you gotta accept that.
Nah, man.
You don't have to accept that. You don't
don't.
gotta accept that.
You don't.
I'm talking.
'Cause how
I'm chatting.
How far do you feel like the Knicks are away? I mean, right now we're a tier 2 team.
Oh, right now we're definitely a star away. And if however we get it, if RJ becomes that star, that would be great. We keep our assets and we have a star.
When you say a star, you say a top 5 player, top 10 player.
I'm saying a person that could take the same shots as RJ and be more efficient. That's it.
Who do you thinking right now? Who you thinking that can do that? Who you thinking?
I mean, so
I know you gonna
possibility
say,
or
RJ
just
Booker? RJ Booker.
okay,
Devin
you see
Booker.
you with the wave. Devin Booker is a little happy right now. He's not going nowhere.
Okay,
He's definitely
cool.
not going nowhere. But the only person I would say is the Thunder. I mean, how many more years can you average 30 and
Shea?
be fighting? Yeah, I would say Shea.
RJ for Shea?
I would look at it.
You'll look at it. The 6'7" point
I would
guard.
look at it.
I would look at it. Him and Jalen Brunson in the backcourt with Grimes.
Yeah, I would look at it. I don't see why not. He's a 2 guard.
I mean, he's a better RJ to me. But how is he defensively? He's right.
Hey,
I mean,
look at RJ.
Yeah.
Look at RJ. You know, that's why you put. If Shea comes, this is what I would do. I would bring Hart into the starting lineup.
Bring Hart and put what, Grimes on the bench?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want to bench Grimes?
I'm just saying, just to have a bigger guard.
They're not that far apart. They're 6'5", 6'4". They're the same height. They're not that far.
Yeah, I understand that, but Hart gets rebounds.
Okay.
That's
you
important.
don't feel like Grimes got a higher upside than?
Yeah, absolutely. But as it is right now,
so you're just trying to win games today. You're not trying to develop the team and grow and win games today and tomorrow.
I mean, when you got Shea, your development just advanced a couple of years.
It just speeds up.
Just that's it. You get a star. A star, things change. Your organization moves probably 5 years once you sign or trade for a star. That's what happens. When you develop, it's a little bit slower. You got to be patient with these things. That's why I'm trying to be patient with RJ. It's still too early to give up on RJ. Why? If we was losing and he was the reason, I get it. But he's not. We're not even losing. He's playing bad. What's the better time to develop?
Listen, you are talking. You talking your talk right now, man. You're convincing me because I really feel like. Listen, I won't be mad if we trade RJ for Levine. I will not. Him and Obi. Listen, I love Obi. I love
Me
Obi.
too. But I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him wasting his time. He's about to be 30
You
years
know,
old next season. It's all yeah. He's an older
don't
he's an
do him
older
like that.
young guy. He's an older young guy. He did his 4 years. He got his college education. Shout out to the brothers that's getting their college education.
Shouts out to the
But
brothers who get a college education.
in this league, you got a little bit of time, and especially when you come in at that age, I want to see him fly. I want to see him develop.
Right.
And I'll take a first for Obi. Let him start and see what he could be.
I mean, for Obi, it's just in that role. I feel like we can have somebody that can star better in that role. Maybe not a better player than Obi, but star better in that role. Who would that be? I can't say off the top of my head at the moment.
I wish Vanderbilt. We could get Vanderbilt.
I mean, Vanderbilt is good.
Yeah, he's solid. He plays his role. And he could stay on the court. Not that Obi can't stay on the court. It's just what we need. We get it from Randall. What he can do, we can get it from Randall.
What about Bogdanovich? Boban. Is that his name? Boban, the dude from
Detroit.
I think that's his name.
Yeah, he does the same thing as Julius. He's just a scorer.
I mean, what if he comes off the bench
to score
with Obi instead of Obi? Because what is Obi doing? Right, he's stretching the floor. He's stretching the floor. He's getting out on the break maybe sometimes.
I mean, it's a lateral move to me. To me, that's a lateral move. And he's older, so it might be a little
he's probably
lateral decline. Yeah, so he just signed too. I think they gave him a 2-year.
He got a 2-year. He got one more. I think he got one more for next season.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
What about the development of the possible 6th man of the year?
Ooh.
Emmanuel Quickly, baby. What about
how you feel about it? I know why.
You already know how I feel about Quickly, man.
I know how you feel.
I feel like Quickly is that guy. I feel like Quickly is literally who we need to come off the bench. He does everything, right? He's at this point in his career, you can safely say he's a two-way player. His on-off numbers screams it, right? His defensive net rating screams it. And he's also a playmaker. And now his shot is coming along. Now it's like, okay, what is he not giving me? Right? He's making my bench better by getting the team organized. He's probably one of my top 2, top 3 best perimeter defenders, right? So which is why he's ending games, not RJ at this moment, right? Because of defense. And he stretches the floor. And he's gonna possibly knock down that shot. And he has that floater that's like a freaking layup drill for him.
Yeah, it don't float. It don't even float. It looks like a layup. It definitely looks like a layup. Like it literally don't float. It looks like a shot. Like it's crazy. I love it. Him and Hartenstein.
Him and Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Him and Josh Hart backcourt together.
Look, I feel like these awards are a little biased. You got to win to get the nods. He's putting up the numbers. We winning. I don't see why not. Not even being mentioned, but why isn't he even on the list?
I'm about to look it up. I'm about to look it up.
Let me pull up the okay. He should be in the list. Like, is he like 5 at least? I need to see the standings to say what's the standings.
I'm trying to pull it up. I'm looking it up right now. I see Brogdon, which seems valid. Which seems very valid. Brogdon seems very bright. People are saying Brogdon, Norman Powell, Bobby Portis. Christian Wood, I guess.
Another Nick.
Who's another Nick? Christian Wood?
No, Bobby Portis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Him going head to head against Brogdon. I mean, he played better than Brogdon last time they played. They won in Boston. This time, Brogdon had a great game as well. He was cooking quickly as well. Quickly was cooking him.
Yeah, both of them going back to back.
But I mean, at this moment, they're the number one team. I would give it to Brogdon. But outside of Brogdon, I would definitely have to give it to Quickly. He's doing so much for the team. He's just he controls so much for the team. He's irreplaceable at this moment. He's irreplaceable. His weak side defense is amazing. Help defense is amazing. Rotation is amazing. He's putting everybody in their spots on defense. He's putting everybody in their spots on offense. Him and Brunson playing together looks great. Him and Josh Hart playing together looks great. He opens everything up for Obi. He's the glue, and he's one of Tibbs' darling babies. Tibbs loves him. Tibbs loves him. You know what I mean? And we can't even say we can't even keep saying that thing about Tibbs that he don't develop players because he's developed quickly.
True.
He's developed quickly.
True.
In 3 years, he got Randall 2 out of the 3 years to be an All-Star. One is he may be an All-NBA player again because he's playing like it. Because he's playing better than that than the All-NBA season. He's playing better than that.
Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree with that.
So I mean, yeah.
I feel like he in the end, I feel like he's just gonna get mentioned. He's gonna
RJ? I mean Quickly?
No, Quickly. Yeah, he's just gonna get mentioned just because Brogdon is probably gonna end 1 or 2 seed, and that's just gonna be it.
Mm-hmm. All right, but I just mentioned what's his name? Randall. What do you think about Randall?
About Randall, what?
You think this Julius Randle's here to stay? You think he could be All NBA again? All NBA again? I think he could do it for the second time, 2 times out of 3 years.
All NBA, yeah, he can definitely be up
Probably
there. He's the best. He's top 5 power forward in the NBA right now.
Well, he has played in every single game this season. He hasn't missed a game. So you have a player like Anthony Davis, who many may say who's better than Julius Randle, but the best ability is availability.
It's availability,
and
right?
AD's not there, and your man Julius Randle's putting up 46. You know what I mean? He's the best first quarter scorer in the NBA.
Right.
And that means something. When you play in every game, that means something.
True. So my thing with Julius is he has to prove it. He has to show me. He has to show me. I gotta see the consistency. He's every year since so I want to see a consistent Julius for me to put him in the contention of first or second team. I think third team he got it easily. He got it. I think they might if AD gets this team if AD gets this team to the playoffs, I think he gets it over
Randall? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because Randall's going to play 75, 80 games probably. Right? He's averaging 25 and 11. and 5 or 4 assists a game. And then he brought the Knicks to the 5th seed, higher seed, played every game, elite, consistent. I don't know.
Consistency.
Consistency is key.
Consistency.
And the scary thing about this Julius Randle is he has been consistent. So he does what? He does the worst thing that you can do to a Knicks fan. Give him hope.
Give him hope. Oh my God, I'm weak.
You give him hope.
I'm weak. 25 and 10.
That's tough. How many assists?
4.
That's tough. What do you shoot from 3? 34% now? 35%?
Let me see.
And he's turned into Julius Thompson because he's just taking every jump shot.
34.
34%.
Yeah.
And he started off shooting terrible. So he's actually probably in the past couple months or whatever been shooting better.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure there's a stat of his February statistics.
Do you feel like Julius Randle is a superstar at this point? If he's all NBA, you feel like
I'm not ready to call him that. He has to. I need to see another successful season. That's the only thing I ask. What's one extra season? That's all I ask.
You want a third one? I mean, all right. So if he gives you the season again next season, he gives you 25 and 12, and 5 assists.
Definitely a superstar.
Julius Randle.
Yo, that's Giannis stats.
No, that's not Giannis stats. Giannis is like 33 and 60. Giannis stats is nasty. Giannis is giving you like 33, 32. What is he averaging right now?
I'm about to check right.
What is Giannis averaging?
I'm about to check right.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He ain't averaging no 30 right now, I don't think. Oh, he is averaging 30 and 12.
That's what I'm saying. He's not
25. Look, 25, 20. He's averaging 30, 31, 12, and 5 assists.
That's nuts.
On 53% shooting.
That's nuts.
Right.
I mean, okay, that's a superstar.
Right. 25 and 12 is a superstar too.
You don't feel like Levine could average 28, 27 on the Knicks? 27, 4 and 4, 4 and 3? 3 and 2?
If Julius could do it, he can do it. Look, I'm not
Julius.
Yeah, I'm saying in that offense, yeah. If Julius could do it, he could do it. But the thing, I'm not opposed to getting Zach LaVine, but my just thing is what we giving up. We giving up a developmental piece who's still developing, who's averaging 20, playing bad, averaging 20. Randall also played bad and averaged 20, and this was just last year. So
I feel like
now he's more efficient. He averages 20. He has just 25.
Right.
So if RJ gets more efficient, he'll be right next to him. That's all I'm saying.
But how is RJ gonna get there? Is RJ gonna develop an in between game? Like how is he just has to get better at shooting that corner 3? Because he's
the part of being an NBA player is probably the hardest, which separates a lot of players, is developing an IQ. Yeah. It's very hard to develop an IQ. You can't just go into the gym and work on that. It's studying. It's nature, you know?
But that's where IQ, no pun intended, has made that jump, right? He's made that jump in his 3rd season. And it is strictly based off of the mind, right? The fact that he's reading defenses, the fact that he knows the opposing team offensive sets that he's calling it out, right? Like
Right.
you watch him, he'll do a pre-rotation. Like he will go. He knows what's happening behind him, right? Like he knows
Right.
everything. And now we got Mitchell Robinson back, which is gonna make everybody defense look even better. But I feel like
Right. When you know the blockness monsters back there, you play up a little bit more. You play up on your man a little bit more. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see what Julius does. Only time will tell. We got the playoffs. We got about 19 games left. We got the playoffs, and then we'll see. We'll see. Hope make me a believer. Show me some consistency.
Make him a believer. Hey, let's go out west.
Whee!
Your man LeBron James, he's probably out. He's gone. Let's say he's gone to the playoffs. You think?
Oh my God!
Anthony Davis could lead the Lakers to the playoffs?
That's only if he's not going to the playoffs. That's the worry right there. If he's not going to the playoffs, AD has his own health problems as well. So literally every game I watch, he's wincing. He's hobbling. It's like, oh my God! Like I'm watching him. It's just like, I don't know. But when he's healthy and he's not limping, he's not wobbling, right. He is a monster. He is a monster. Lord have mercy. And yeah, I would say if this was 2K and we turn injuries off, AD would definitely lead the Lakers to the playoffs. And D'Angelo Russell is out as well.
Day to day.
So yeah, so he's day to day.
That could be the future of the Lakers right there, like D'Angelo Russell and AD. I mean, I believe that they should be able to win enough games to get you in the play-in and get you in the playoffs, and hopefully,
absolutely,
you get LeBron back to make a real run.
This is Tony's guy, so he's a top 10 player, top 5 player when healthy. AD.
That's what they said. I mean, tonight they played against Grizzlies.
What was the score?
121 121.09 to 109. I was trying to see the stats. 121.09. AD had 28 and 19 points. Jesus. I mean, 28 and 19 rebounds. 28 points and 19 rebounds.
Jesus Christ.
That's 9 for 19. 5 blocks. 5 turnovers, though. Oh, my gosh. Dennis Schroeder has 6 turnovers. Sheesh.
Jesus Christ. Can't get that from a point guard. That's not going to help. You know?
Can't blame Russ.
That's not going to help.
Can't blame Russ.
Blame Russ.
Cannot blame him at all.
Oh man. So all in all, I think AD could lead this team. Just stay healthy.
I mean he has
just
to.
Stay healthy.
He has to.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice.
What does it say what does it say about Anthony Davis if he can't lead the team to the play-in?
Right. That he's just a second fiddle.
That's kind of insane to me. I believe he'll be healthy for the final stretch. I believe he'll be healthy for these next 20 games that they got left. But them dropping tonight's game against Memphis Grizzlies was not it. It was a close game throughout the entire night. I was seeing.
Yeah.
And then Grizzlies then put up 50 in the third quarter. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that.
Definitely not.
We want to talk about your boy. What's his name? My man who just went to the Suns.
Ooh, Kevin Durant. Kevin the Durantula, he's back. He's back.
Kevin Durant debut and expectations, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you, I do not think they're coming out the first round.
Yikes.
Listen, we expect them to do well, but how?
Yikes.
I do not believe that CP is the top 15 point guard in the NBA at this moment. Maybe not even top 20. And that's being respectful. So you have Devin Booker, who's a bucket. Your bench is lacking.
Mm-hmm.
You got KD. I feel like they can build something a little bit later, next year, year after.
Just not right.
Just not right now. Not right now. Not right now. I don't see it. Denver's too good. Memphis is better than them.
Oh, they picked up Terrence Ross.
Listen.
Yeah.
I understand that. But you're adding another player to a situation when the core has changed. The core's changed. KD's changed that core. You lose Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, you lose the defensive player. Miles Bridges, Mikal Bridges has guarded the most All-Stars out of any player. Out of any player. He don't miss games. He plays every game. You got KD who's always hurt. He hasn't played a full season since he's been with the Warriors. Right? CP hasn't played a full season since he's been like 28. Devin Booker's a bucket.
So can I read you this team roster real quick?
Read me the team roster.
Devin Booker, CP3, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton.
Name CP3 and name only. He's the point. He's telling you CP3 and name only. In the playoffs, if they play the Mavs in the playoffs, I think the Mavs could beat them. I'm being disrespectful. I don't know if the Mavs.
You'd be very disrespectful.
No.
KD can beat that team by himself.
No, he can't. He
can.
The backcourt is gonna smoke them. They got a better backcourt. The Mavs got a better backcourt than the Suns.
They don't have Dorney Smith anymore.
It don't matter. That's their front court. Their backcourt is Kyrie and Luka. It's better than KD, Devin Booker, and CP3. Yes. KD is better than on their front court.
Anybody.
He's better than anybody in their front court. Right. And 8 is better than, but I feel like Maxi is gonna play well. He's a great defensive player. Really good. I ain't gonna use great.
He's solid. He's a good
defensive player. I think he'll be able to keep Ayton in check. I don't think they're gonna be feeding Ayton like that. It's gonna be, I would love to see how Ayton and KD operate on the same court together, like, because they,
Yeah, I think KD's gonna play the 4. I think KD plays the 4, and you bring in somebody like maybe
3.
Let me look down this list. Yeah, they need a 3 and D. They don't have one. Oh, maybe Torian Craig. They start Torian Craig with KD.
Okay.
So that's a solid. Yeah. Oh my god.
First round exit. So
look, with this team, I believe in CP3. I think he's rejuvenated now that he has KD on his team. Knowing that you pass into KD, it only boosts your adrenaline a little bit higher.
First round exit. I'm listen. If they make me eat my words, they make me eat my words. I eat them lovely. Delicioso. I eat it. But I'm telling you.
The Suns are the 4th seed, so they will be playing the Clippers if the season started today.
Okay, if they playing the Clippers, okay, go ahead. Tell me, who wins that series? 7 games. Tell me, I'll wait.
I got Clippers going all the way.
Okay, so
I'm just saying. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if the Clippers lose. But I got Clippers going all the way. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers lose. That's all I'm saying. Yes, they have KD.
You got Kawhi and PG and Russ. Okay. Yo, Russ is gonna cook CP.
He is.
Yeah. They're not even gonna run a pick and roll. They just gotta like. He's just gonna go by him every time. Go. Oh my god!
Look, CP3 got IQ on his side, and we just talked about how important that is.
True.
We just talked about how important. That's why I believe that he.
On the offensive end, they will be a tier. Mm-hmm. However, this is not football. You don't just play on one side of the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not. If you're an offensive player, you don't just play offense. You got to play defense too in basketball. So you got to
listen. The best defensive team went up against the best offensive team in the finals. How'd that turn out?
When was this?
Boston versus Golden State.
Yeah. Wait. They were 1-2.
Yeah, still.
The context. Here's the context, though. Here's the context. They were 1-2. They were 1-2. So I mean, one was the best team. One was the second best team. Okay.
Just saying. The best offense beat the best defense. That's all I'm saying.
Draymond was like, they can't go left. We figured it out. They can't go left.
It's still true. My statement is still true. That's all I'm saying. The best offense beat the best defense. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, we see what KD did. KD left, and what's his name? Charles Barkley was talking smack about him.
Oh, don't even bring him in there.
I feel like
he's just salty that they making so much money. That's all it is.
He's just old. I can't. I mean,
he's salty, boy.
Respectfully, he's like the black Skip Bayless at this moment.
Right.
He just talking.
Hey, Skip. What do you think? What do you think about these players? This is not right here. These bums. They're making $20 million. Oh God! Stop! Please, just stop. Get over it.
At this point, you hate
because he's making more than some players.
At this point, Barkley is hating.
He's making more than some players, so it's like relax. You should be happy. You paved the way for these guys to do this.
He's mad, bro. I'm not saying that he's like jealous. I don't think he's jealous, right? But I feel like that he wants them to be judged on the same meter that he was judged on. But times has changed, so the meter has to change, right? And he doesn't like that, right? And at
all,
he doesn't. And he always just be saying anything. He doesn't watch the games. He don't watch the games. When you listen to him, you like, he don't even know what he's talking about. He doesn't watch the games.
I stopped watching TNT halftime a long time ago.
Oh my gosh. They should like get rid of that show real soon. But they're not going to. They're not going to. What's happening in Brooklyn? Let's how did KD leave the Brooklyn Nets? He didn't leave him like LeBron. LeBron left Cleveland, right? He didn't leave him like that. He gave him a chance.
Yeah.
He gave him
one more chance.
He gave him Brooklyn Bridges. Brooklyn Nets new outlook, man. How do you think, as a Brooklyn Nets fan, right? How do you think? I'm not saying you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, but Brooklyn Nets fans.
Oh, yeah, you better not discipline me.
How should Brooklyn Nets fans, look to the future right now? Should they be encouraged, discouraged? How the team looks? What you thinking?
They should look like this. Like this. They gotta look at the future like this, blindfolded, because they don't know what's happening. Nobody knows what's happening over there. Nobody.
They lost.
Absolutely nobody. They recover. I ain't gonna lie. They recover. They recover. That's cool. They got a lot of picks.
They got a lot of picks. They got 4 picks. They got Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, Dorian Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie. They got Spencer back, so they got a starting point guard. I feel like Bridges could be that guy for them. I feel like they definitely got to trade Dorian Smith. I mean, we were talking about
picks.
We were talking about Zach LaVine with the Knicks, but Zach LaVine on Brooklyn Brooklyn looks pretty good, or even a Bradley Beal looks amazing on this team with a Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh wait, him and Spencer did play together. That didn't look too good.
Yeah, they didn't work out. So that's not happening. That's not happening at all. I don't know. They got a lot of picks though.
Trae Young?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This would be a great team for Trae Young. Right? Let's say
you put them wings or hide them wings behind them, maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
So you don't even need to get rid of Dorian Smith. You can keep Dorian Smith. If you could get Trae Young, let's say you could get Trae Young, some pieces, whatever case it be. Let's say the starting 5 is Trae Young. Thanks, Sprite. Tell Sprite, relax.
My fault. Come here.
Damn, but he got the dog going crazy over there.
Let the dogs out.
All right, but let's say you got Trae Young, point guard, Dorian Smith, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Claxton. That's better than Atlanta Hawks. And that team could go to the second round.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, it could. Yeah, it is. You're right. There's nothing. I can't say anything. It's beautiful almost. It's almost beautiful. All them role players who could shoot and play defense around Trae Young.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs.
And Claxton is a rim runner that he will just be giving lobs to all day. You know.
All day. Oh my God.
He could take all those shots. Mikal Bridges is gonna lock down the player. Dorian Smith is a 3-and-D. Cam Johnson is a great shooter, spreading the floor. So you got to get rid of Ben Simmons though. He got to go.
They can have him.
They got to get rid of Ben Simmons.
And they can have these picks too. So if I was them, that's what I would look into, giving up those picks. Maybe look for a point guard, or maybe throw in Dinwiddie to give up one less.
It's so hard when you got Ben Simmons on a max contract. We forget that Ben Simmons is a max.
I think the money will work. The money will work with him and Trae Young. It should. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Who's gonna take him?
I would take him for 5 picks. I'll gladly take him for 5 picks.
No.
5 first, unprotected. And you're in a rebuild
for Trae Young?
No, for Ben Simmons. I'll take Ben Simmons if you throw in 5 unprotected picks with him.
Well, who's doing that? This is not a video game. Who's gonna give you 5 picks and Ben Simmons to get rid of Ben Simmons? Come on, that's ridiculous.
Trae Young says he's going to test the free market agency, and instead of getting nothing, you're going to get Ben Simmons and 5 picks. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take that.
Exactly. There's situations like that. Instead of team owners getting nothing, they get something. Like the Nets. They were about to lose Kyrie.
James Harden. They took Ben Simmons. About to lose Kyrie. They took some other players. They about to lose.
About to lose. Yeah. Instead of getting nothing at the end of the year, they got something. They was gonna lose Kyrie for nothing. Kyrie was walking and going to the Lakers, but now he has to play on Dallas and go to the Lakers.
You think he going to the Lakers still?
I think so.
You want him to.
There's no way he doesn't go, in my opinion.
You want him to go to the Lakers so bad? It's not happening.
I do. We'll see. Only time will tell.
Eyesonpodium podcast. We appreciate you guys for sticking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe.
We're now looking for applications. We need a third and a fourth because these guys, they're done. They're done here. They do not work here no more. Security, I want them kicked off the premises. If you see these people, we'll have faces around our headquarters. If you see these people, kick them off the premises immediately.
Immediately.
Please.
Coach K is actually at the Brooklyn game with against Brooklyn and the Bucks. Who ended up winning that game?
Bucks. Let's go Bucks.
Oh man, the Nets is falling.
Nets are falling. That's a good headline. I wish I thought of that.
Me too. The Nets is falling. They're what? Where are they at in standings now? They at 7th?
They should be 6. But let me check the updated standings. Where would that be? Let me get a little refresh real quick. They're still at 6. Yeah, they're still at 6.
They still at 6. Where's the Heat?
7, Hawks 8, Raptors 9.
I hate the fact that the Raptors didn't trade.
Yeah, they scare me. I hope we don't play. I hope the Knicks don't play them because they are kryptonite. They beat us no matter what they got on the court.
Yeah, that's tough. Pacers is falling too.
Yep.
Chicago, I don't know why. Listen.
Don't say it. Let's go. We're out of here. We're out of here. Good night, folks.
Good night. Good night.
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'.